Yoda brothers, what's up? It's the director. Madden fans, how you doing today? We're gonna be talking a little bit about something really fun in Madden Ultimate Team. The kind of the MUT Force Factor players, like some of the best players you can get in Madden Ultimate Team for under 100,000 coins. Now, something different in this video. You may hear some baby like talk and stuff over there. Baby director's in the room with us today because I'm a good dad, so deal with it. But it should be a good one today, guys. If you like these videos, before we get into them, hit us up with a like and sub. Literally, the small amount of time you guys take to hit the like, sub, and bell notification helps me out a lot. And speaking of, we have just passed 14,000 subscribers, dudes. Getting really excited. The dream of becoming a pro YouTuber is becoming more real every day because of you guys. So guys, thank you so much. Let's jump into this video. So some of you may be asking, like, what's the point of this video? You know, like a lot of these cards maybe be outdated and stuff like that. It's more for you guys that, let's say it's for everybody, really. Like if you have, you're low on coins, right? You need to fill a specific position. You can use one of these cards, definitely. They're going to perform really, really well for you. Other guys are still building a team, but I figured it'd be really helpful to the Madden community to have a list like this out there of players that are affordable, that also perform really well. And I've carefully chosen a lot of these cards, all of these players, as having also a semblance of the MUT Force Factor. If you guys don't know what that means, it's mine and Trumpet Monkey's term of a card that plays over their overall. There's something in the code about them. They play very, very well, and they'll be reliable out there even though they're on the budget side of price. So starting in quarterback, I think this one's going to be pretty obvious to you guys. You'll kind of understand what the rest of the video is going to be like. At quarterback, we're going to have Aaron Rodgers. Now, Aaron Rodgers is special. He hits that 81 speed, so he can get that escape artist. You can be really mobile with him, you know, flexible. He's not going to be the fastest mobile quarterback out there, but he's going to be really, really nice with that 95 throw power. He's going to hit all the accuracies. He's definitely one of the best budget beast quarterbacks in the game right now, and he's not going to cost an arm and a leg at all. So Aaron Rodgers is going to take the position of quarterback. Next up at the position of halfback, this one you can still find under 100,000 coins. It's really close to our goal of 100,000 coins, but you can definitely find him on certain days at a really nice price. I still like Bo Jackson quite a bit. 95 speed, 93 break tackle. He's going to be an absolute goon out there. If you guys want to break the bank even further, because I do think halfback's really important in this Madden, I would definitely say spring for the 97 overall Eric Dickerson. He's going to be like 150,000 coins, but he's going to be worth every single penny. But in keeping to the law of under 100,000 coins, I definitely think this Edgar and James is absolutely amazing out there. If you know, you know. If you played with Edgar and James, you know he's really good in Madden Ultimate Team. 95 overall, 93 speed. Get that speed up a little bit with the power up if you can, with the sprinter and brawler and stuff like that. But he's definitely my under 100,000 coin halfback. It's definitely going to be Edgar and James. Next up is fullback, and fullback can be a position that's really hard to fill on a budget. So I decided to find some really good budget versions of fullbacks for you guys to try out. Okay, so Jim Brown. We got 89 speed on this card. It's an out of position card. I think he's great. He's going to be fitting the budget really, really well. If you guys want to try out, let's say like a nicer, like true fullback, I would also consider this Christian Okoye at 90 overall. Or 92 overall, I should say. 88 speed, still going to get the job done. He's one of my favorite cards at his position in the game this year. All right, I think it's time we put your little booty in bed. All right, guys. So taking a look again, Christian Okoye is going to take the fullback position. Next up is tight end. This one was really simple for me. You want to get somebody who's fast, that has decent height on him, decent catching. Really like Eric Ebron as maybe your tight end one. He's going to be more of your vertical threat tight end. But we do need two tight ends for this list. So the other one I've got in mind is this guy, dude. Mercedes Lewis. He's only a 90 overall. He's only for 17,000 coins. But I don't want to throw to this guy once. I just want to use him for his run block. 87 run block at tight end. Absolutely insane. He's going to do his job out there. Kind of act like he's another lineman on your offensive line right there, just because of how crazy his run block is. So I would run Ebron at 1 and Mercedes Lewis at 2. Next up are your offensive linemen. This one was really tricky for me. I'll kind of list them off here really, really quickly, but generally you just want to get the highest overall you can with the at the cheapest price you can. And there's some pretty good names in here too, so just kind of pay attention. At left tackle, I really like Jordan Gross. Again, the pass and the block is really, really nice. You really want some good strength on him as well, so 92 strength isn't bad. At left guard, Brian Waters, the 94 overall Ultimate Legend set piece. He's actually really, really nice, guys. I like him quite a bit. He'll take the left guard spot. At center, some of these awesome draft class guys, I think they really stand out. Some great budget beasts. Cesar Ruiz, he looks amazing. He's going to take the center spot. At right guard, I don't mind Graham Glasgow at all, but I really do like this Will Shields. He does come in just underneath 100,000 coins, 95 overall. Those legends always really stand out with their stats. Really like Will Shields as well, so he's going to take the right guard spot. Then at right tackle, there's a couple of names that I really like. This Eric Williams is actually a goon too. 95 strength, 90 awareness. He looks really, really nice at 80,000 coins. And I'll just kind of leave it up to you guys. I like him quite a bit, but I also really like this Isaiah Wilson card, brand new rookie. 96 strength, a little bit less on the pass block finesse. It just kind of depends on who you want. So I like both those guys. If I have to choose one, it'll probably be the Cowboys guy over here, Eric Williams. I think I like this card quite a bit. So that'll be your offensive line. Let's get into the wide receivers. These ones are interesting. This one took me a little bit of time to find out, but I really like these choices here, guys. Let me know what you think. At wide receiver 1, I've used this card a couple of times. He's actually like really good, dude. 6'4", 96 speed. The catching and spec catch are off the charts. I like DJ Chark quite a bit. Again, at wide receiver, you want that combo of speed, catching, and height, and I think DJ Chark matches all of those. 84,000 coins, definitely under budget, which is great. You can spend up a little bit more if you want more reliable wide receivers, but guys, I promise you, this DJ Chark has some semblance of the Muff Force factor. He's been very, very solid for me. Next up at wide receiver 2, this has been a fan favorite since he came into the game for Team of the Year. It's going to be Cole Hardman, 87,000 coins, definitely a great budget beast right here. 97 speed. The only reason I like DJ Chark at number 1 more than Cole is because Chark has the height on him, but he's got the speed, he's got the catching, and he's got the route running. I think this is one of the best values at wide receiver you can get in the game right now, and he's been performing out of his mind since he came into the game. So Cole Hardman's going to be our wide receiver 2. And finally, at your wide receiver 3, I'm going to go with another one of these rookies, Justin Jefferson, dude. 94 speed, but what really makes me happy about this card is the catch in traffic. You guys know when you're playing a wide receiver in the slot, they're going to be taking some thumps, though. They're going to be taking some hits, and I feel like you need somebody that can hold on to the ball. I think Justin Jefferson's an excellent candidate for that. I would run him in the slot all day. I think he's going to be just fine there. Has just enough speed as well to get away with it. Justin Jefferson's going to be the pick, our final pick at wide receiver. Let's get into the defense. Let's start up here at free safety. This was one of the positions that was really hard for me to find, but I do like this Mike Brown. I haven't played with him yet, so you guys in the comment section, let me know. But he does hit that zone threshold. He has decent speed. If you guys can find yourselves like a Minka Fitzpatrick under 100K, that would be my number 1 pick, but unfortunately he was like 130K. I know that he's been not been pulled out of packs a lot lately, so his price has been going up a little bit, but I do think there are days that he's a little bit cheaper. So I'm going to say Mike Brown is going to be my budget beast for this one, and he looks pretty decent. I think he can get away with what he brings you at the free safety position. On to strong safety, guys. This one was so easy. The fact that this card is under 100,000 coins absolutely blows my mind. It's going to be Taylor Mays. The day he came into the game, he was the best user in Madden. He probably still is. He's getting a golden ticket here really soon, but 94 speed, 95 hit power, 91 zone. I would definitely be okay with him, you know, just playing out deep, but he's also an excellent user. So for like under 100,000 coins, I don't know if you can get a better card in Madden Ultimate Team right now. So those are our safety positions. Let's go over linebacker next. This one's interesting because it depends on what you're running. I'm just going to assume your outside linebackers are going to be your pass rushers, and then your middle linebackers are going to be in coverage as well as your user. But some interesting names here, guys. I think you're going to like the ones that we've chosen out here. Clavon Chason's going to be your right outside linebacker. Take a look at this speed, 91 speed, 96 finesse, 89 block shed. I can tell you guys, I've seen this player on the field quite a bit. I've actually played with him within a couple of games, and he was awesome. I think he's a great budget beast. I think 96 overall. You can definitely snipe him for under 100K, so he'll definitely meet that budget requirement for us, but he's a really, really nice card for the price, guys. I like Clavon Chason, that right outside linebacker. Next up is your middle linebacker. Let's start with your user. We're going to go with this kid right here, Kenneth Murray. I'm going to click on this one so it doesn't get bought up right away. This card has been so flippin' good for me. Now, obviously, he's on a theme team for me, so he's going to be a little bit faster, but still 93 speed, 6'3", 94 hit power, 96 tackling. He's definitely what you want in a user, and I think he's going to be one of the best users for the price right now. He's going for what, like 70,000 coins. He just sold for 67,000 coins. One of the best budget beasts you can get right now. But there is another middle linebacker we do need to talk about. That's going to be your CPU linebacker that you're not using, that you're kind of counting on to make plays on his own. And that's actually going to be another one of these rookies, Patrick Queen. He's excellent in coverage. 6 feet, also 93 speed, but also comes with that 81 zone with decent hit power and tackle as well. He just doesn't have the height, which I like better on users, but this is an excellent card for your CPU linebacker, middle linebacker, and I would definitely choose both of these rookies, Kenneth Murray and Patrick Queen, as your budget middle linebackers for this video. Next up is left outside linebacker. This was probably the toughest one for me. I didn't know linebackers were in such high demand, but I think the best bang for your buck as far as coin, around 100,000 coins, is going to be this draft pick, actually. The draft picks that we got for the draft promo, 96 overall, 88 speed, great block shedding power move and finesse move. I don't think you can do better at this point at the position for how much Von Miller is going for. So I like that. I mean, they're usable cards, might as well use them, and I think it's a great item to add if you're looking for somebody to kind of plug a hole for now until you can maybe get like a full Von Miller on the team. All right, guys, we're getting close to wrapping this up. Let's take a look at our defensive line now, starting with the right end. Dwight Freeney is going to be my pick. 86 speed with 94 finesse move. Yes, he's a little bit low in the block shedding, but he's an excellent pass rusher guy. Really like this Dwight Freeney. I've been using him all year, and funny enough, when new defensive ends come out, and I'm like super excited to try him out, still Dwight Freeney's the first one to get to the quarterback, so I do think he has the MUT force factor as well. Defensive tackle is going to be so easy here, guys. I think it's honestly one of the best positions to utilize those set pieces for your ultimate legends. Well, let's take a look at the ones I have selected out here. You can't go wrong with Chris Jenkins or, you know, Devon Godchaux or stuff like that, but I really like the way these cards perform. The Warren Sapp is out of his mind good, 95 overall. Look at those pass rushing stats. He's a huge human being too. If he can spring for his full ultimate legend, he is so good. He's on my team today. And then the other one's going to be this John Randle, 94 overall defensive tackle too. Also really nice speed, really good power and finesse move and block shedding. I think those two are excellent candidates, but really you can't go wrong. I just like bigger human beings in the middle of the line. So if I can get away with that, that's who I'm going to go with, my first choice. At left end, this is one I would definitely spring for, guys. You want one really good pass rusher on the team. I really like this card. It's going to be Julius Peppers. Can definitely get him under 100,000 coins on Saturdays when everybody's pulling packs. 88 speed, 89, 89, 95 on the bottom row. 6'7", 92 acceleration. He's one of the best in the game. He stays the best in the game every year he comes out, and he's really affordable right now. So I would say take advantage of his cheap price. Make sure Julius Peppers is on your team because he's just too good of a deal to pass up right now. Let's wrap things up with our cornerbacks. This was also a pretty simple choice for me. I can still filter down to get this price down a little bit more, but AJ Terrell definitely under 100,000 coins you can get him for. Brand new rookie in the class here. 6'1", 96 speed, 95, 88, 96 in the bottom row. So good. He reminds me a little bit of like a Patrick Peterson or maybe a Jalen Ramsey a little bit. Very nice budget beast right here. I would run him on my God squad. He's that good. So that's going to be my cornerback 1. My cornerback 2 is going to be a guy that I've seen all season long. I can tell you guys without a shadow of a doubt, he is just so good for a couple of reasons. 6'2", 94 speed, great zone, great man, great press. 95 agility, which is super important too. This Antonio Cromartie plays out of his mind. Again, with that extra height. I hope he gets an ultimate legend soon because honestly, he's one of the best cornerbacks I've used all year. I've been running with Night Train Lane and Antonio Cromartie. And it's usually Cromartie coming up with the plays. So I really like this card. Very highly recommended from my Chargers theme team. And lastly, for your slot cornerback, I really like this Jonathan Jones. Really fast. You can get him up to the threshold of 90 zone pretty easily. Decent press and stuff like that. But when you're talking about your nickel cornerback, I think he does a really nice job. He has the speed to make up for it on his own too. And if you're going out with, you know, DB blitzes and stuff like that, he's going to get to the quarterback really quick. So that's your cornerback position. Let's wrap things up with your kicker and punter and get out of here. These are super simple. Just pick up the cheapest kicker and punter. The kicker specifically, you want to make sure you can put abilities on him, so definitely make sure he's like a 90 overall. But if I had to choose one specifically, I'd say Dustin Hopkins has 92 kick power to 91 overall. He kind of stands out a little bit from the rest of them. And then punter is going to be actually another Chargers player here who does have a bit more kick power than I would have thought for a 90 overall, but he's definitely pretty good too. Ty Long, 93 kick power if you want to go that way, and then 77 speed too, which isn't bad. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Let me know in the comment section below if there are other budget beasts that you guys would consider underneath the 100,000 coins that maybe I missed for any of the positions, really. And maybe we'll check them out in another video here coming up soon. Well, guys, if you like this video, hit us up with a like and sub. I hope it helps you guys out. If you're looking for players to fill specific positions, I hope this video does come to mind. And guys, thank you so much again for joining me. Hitting that like and sub button really has been helping me out, guys. I'm so excited for what's coming up here really soon. Well, guys, thank you again so much for joining me. This has been the Director, and as always, stay frosty.